So just a reminder that this will be streamed live on Facebook. So if you have relatives or friends that cannot be here, you can ask them to go to the link that was posted on our website. You're allowed to take pictures at any time. I just ask you not to say, wait a minute, and pause and set something up. There'll be plenty of opportunities for pictures as we're going along. And then at the very end, once we're all done, the majority of the morning is spent here taking pictures of individuals with the guys and the coaches and everything. So just relax. We're waiting. When we get everybody here, then we'll start. Congratulations. This is a great day. Make yourself at home. Just remember that if you have people, you can send a text to them and tell them it is live on Facebook. Okay? Thank you.
I think she's working, yeah. She worked out. We work out.
Basically just going.
You guys got together?
Yeah. I tried to work with sister. She goes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
So when it was cold, did you have any problems with that? Less than you said we have
Dále Barbosa, Adele.
Well, no, they send it, you know, they look.
Who's that one?
And they're doing this.
Ross Reed.
So they told us maybe there would be a disruption, you know, but they didn't know where.
Eddie's the key to it.
Like Jessica said,
David and Brooks.
they really do. They gotta know when it's ready. Whether Jessica's got pneumonia.
I know she tried to talk to her yesterday.
Yeah.
Aunt. Yeah, that's been
I thought Dorothy might tell us.
Yeah, she's that's our one. Is that one holiday? I'm staying in Manhattan. Is that
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Kimbo. There you go.
How are you? Nice to meet you. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's a really good part.
I like Reds.
That's what it's.
I got
So you're good?
Yeah. It's already up.
It's already up?
Yeah. The timer is just, since it's a scheduled video.
What time's it at?
It's at 8. It should be coming out.
What time's it now?
8:30. It should be coming out.
You don't want to do your hair first? Bless you.
So you gotta hold it.
Just go on there.
Right. Just exit over that one, I guess.
You want to do your hair? After this, we're gonna go to the hill. Come after this, we're going to the hill.
Guys, we're going to get ready to get started, so put your phones away. I would ask you to sit up. So you're representing yourself, you're representing your family, you're representing Mount Carmel, and now you're representing the university that you're going to go to. So keep that in mind. When you're sitting in the chairs, don't swivel around, okay? It kind of looks bad. When you're answering questions, answer them directly out here so everybody can hear. Don't mumble. There is a microphone you're going to be speaking into. It will be live across the world. No worry. But speak up when the questions are asked. You're going to be asked a few questions. Take a little time to think about it, but also give the best answer you can. You're representing yourself. You're representing your family. And when I ask you to sign, you're gonna look down. You need a piece of paper, so keep that in mind. You're going to look down and you're just going to sign really slowly, or you're going to just pause. So people are going to take a multitude of pictures at that time. Keep your heads down in signing, then we'll ask you to look up, look toward your family as you're signing. Okay? And you're going to hold that position for a while. It's going to feel uncomfortable. Okay? That's what you're going to do. Speak up when the questions are asked. You're going to be asked a few questions. Take a little time to think about it, but also give the best answer you can. Okay? And when I ask you to sign, you're gonna look down. You need a piece of paper. Keep that in mind. You're gonna look down and you're just gonna sign really slowly, or you're gonna just pause. So people are gonna take a multitude of pictures at that time. Keep your heads down in signing, then we'll ask you to look up.
Good morning and welcome to Mount Carmel High School. My name is Dan LeCount. I'm the athletic director. And we want to welcome families, friends, and coaches to today's celebration. These are great days. These are some of the best days as an athletic director and as a school administrator, because we acknowledge the great work of these men in two different sports, football and golf. And we give them a pat on the back and we send them on their way. And it's an opportunity for parents to really celebrate what their son has done, not only on the athletic field, on the football field, or on the golf course, but also in the classroom, because that's where it really starts. We would not be able to do that without the teachers in that other building and the coaches and the entire community. These are great days. So welcome. Congratulations. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Haggerty, our principal. We'll share some words and then our prayer to get started. Thank you. Two different sports, football and golf. And we give them a pat on the back.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for coming.
And it's an opportunity.
One of the things that you often hear really good athletes talk about, when you see an interview of a college athlete or even a professional athlete, is how important it is to stay in the moment. In the middle of a competition, to not get ahead of yourself and start thinking about the next period or the next round of golf. Or in the preparation week, to not get ahead of yourself and start thinking too much about the game instead of concentrating on the preparation you need to do that day. You hear great athletes talk about staying in the moment. And I'm guessing that each of these young men has developed that capacity over their years of athletics, both before Mount Carmel and after. This morning, it's okay to not stay in this moment. It's certainly okay to drink it in and to appreciate the importance of this day. But it's also important to think about all the other moments that led up to it and the moments that will follow. So that's what I'd ask you guys to do here in this moment of prayer. Look into this room. Look into the eyes of those people that were there for you when you swung that golf club for the first time, when you threw that football for the first time, or learned how to tackle appropriately. Think about those people who were there to encourage you to stay up with your classwork, on those nights when your body was tired and you just wanted to give it up and go to sleep, and they said, no, you got to get that homework done. But it's also important to think about those teachers that were there to help you on those subjects that maybe you struggled with, or to celebrate with you on those successes. Think about all those moments that led to this day, and how they are laying the groundwork for the moments that will follow. When you'll get to go to college, and you'll get to have many, many more great opportunities, both academically and athletically, and really broaden your sense of the world. So as you look at those people's eyes, as you think about those moments, let's give thanks for all those people who have been so important to you. Let's ask God to bless them, those that are here with us today, those that couldn't be here today, maybe those who have passed on. Think about all those moments, and let's pray that in the future, that everything that you do in your life, in school, in athletics, and most importantly as a person, as a husband, as a father, as a friend, represents the love and goodness that they've worked so hard to instill into your hearts. For this we pray, Our Lady of Mount Carmel. As you look at those eyes, as you think about those moments, let's give thanks for all.
Thank you, Mr. Haggerty. This time, right before we sign, I'd also like to invite our president, Mr. Ned Hughes, to share a few moments with us. Thank you.
Good morning. First, I'd like to start by thanking all of you. You know, when I look at these young men and who they are and what they represent. They represent you. They come, you know, from your family. You molded these young men into what they are, and we thank you for entrusting us here at Mount Carmel to continue, you know, shaping these men to be the men that you want them to be and we want them to be, and represent all of us.
Right before we
You
sign,
know, we do this 3 times a year, and every time I you know, get up here, I look down the line and I see who all these young men are. And I continually get more and more impressed each time. You know, these young men, they get up every morning during the season, and a lot of times before the season or even after the season, very early in the morning, hours before school starts. They get here, they work out, they dedicate themselves to themselves, to you, to their teammates, to their coaches. That's commitment. That's a commitment that is unique, and a lot of people don't possess, but these young men possess that. And that's something of character. And that's who these young men are. They're men of character. And we're so proud of them moving on to the colleges, universities that they're going to go to, and represent all of you, represent Mount Carmel, but most of all represent themselves to who the men they are. And we appreciate that, and thank you again.
Okay, gentlemen, at this time, I would ask you to raise your pens, and you are going to go ahead and formally sign your document. Again, looking down, get a nice look at it as you're signing it. Parents and everybody, you can take any pictures you want right now. Now look up and to your folks, everybody out there, and sign at the same time. Just look up. Big smile on your face. Eddie. Make sure you look up, guys. Do look at your parents now. You know, they're paying the bills, bro. Okay. Congratulations, gentlemen. Okay, at this time we're going to have questions going to be asked, and we have Christian and we have Matt. They're going to ask questions to students here at Mount Carmel. They may ask a question, then a follow-up question. Again, I'd ask you to answer as creatively as you can, and as loudly, and enunciate to everybody so everybody can hear it. Okay? So I'm going to leave it up to Chris.
All right, Pat Stesniak, what does getting the opportunity to play for one of the most storied programs in college football mean to you at Army West Point?
It's a great opportunity. I'm really excited for it. It's a great history there, and I'm just looking forward to be back and continue that history.
How did you feel when they reached out to you?
I was surprised, actually, because I'd had very little communication before, and then they offered me a spot to play on the team, and it was kind of shocking because it was my first offer, and It was a great feeling.
Brad Primovic, what about Northern Michigan most appealed to you when they first reached out to you?
Just the distance, how far away it was, and then just, it's in the Upper Peninsula. Not many people heard of that, and it's just a beautiful place out there, and I fell in love with it right away.
How do you feel knowing that two of your teammates are coming with you?
Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Makes you feel at home, kind of, and it's good to know I got my friends up there with me.
Eddie McGee, what does getting the chance to continue your football career mean to you, especially with two of your teammates?
It means a lot to know that I won't be alone up there. Know that I have two guys that I was with for 4 years on my side, and if I go through any hard times, I can reach out to them and they keep me up to help.
What made you make this decision to go to Northern Michigan?
Northern Michigan was the first offer I received my junior year, and they made me feel at home. Once I visited, I felt comfortable there with the facilities and the people around in the town, and then I also have two of my friends know with me, so I felt more comfortable.
Davion Brooks, how have your coaches and teammates impacted your football decisions going forward?
Impacted very well. I know Eddie and Rabs were on there, and the coaches helped me a lot through junior year to now. Coach Cannon from Northern Michigan, he really wants me there. Head coach really wants me there. They offered me my junior year, and I love it up there, and I can't wait to play.
How do you feel in the distance between your parents and you?
It's a good amount of distance. They can't check on me every day. I love it.
All right, David Lopez, what does it mean to you after 4 years of hard work knowing you get the chance to continue your football career?
It was always a dream, wanting to sign and be able to continue on, because I know at times I thought I wasn't going to be able to continue, and knowing that I'm going to continue is awesome.
How did the coaching prepare you for
They prepared me very well. First, always academics. Every visit I did, it was always about the academics, and then look at the football side first, and then that's the school I would look with, the ones that showed the academics first.
All right, Matt Lenti, how did Mount Carmel and your family prepare you for this moment?
Well, I've been around Mount Carmel my entire life, like ever since I was like 3 years old. So I've always dreamed of coming here, and then when I got here, I just worked hard as I could, and the coaches did the rest, and really they're the only reason why I'm here.
What made you decide to go to the
Well, when I visited, I really liked the campus, and it had my major, so those were two big things. And then just talking with the coaches and like meeting with them, and I really felt like it was a great fit for me. I thought that I really enjoyed it there.
All right, Kyle Davis, how has Mount Carmel made you a better player and person entering Western Michigan?
It made me a better student first, really. They always told me about my grades, and Western Michigan was like on my side the whole time since junior year, and I felt like Mount Carmel would show me the way, and I really like the school. So.
How did the better competition in TCL prepare you for going to college like this?
Say that again?
How did the better competition in CCL prepare you for football in college?
It prepared me a lot because some schools don't have a league like Mount Carmel is in, so you got to be prepared with bigger kids. And going into college, MAC conference, there are a lot of big kids, so me playing against big kids in high school is a good advantage for me.
Marcelo, what does playing for Division I Cincinnati mean to you and your family?
It means a lot, after all the struggles and stuff that we've been through. I mean, dealing with school and outside of school and at home problems. It means a lot to us.
How did you feel that all of your hard work paid off and now you're going to Cincinnati?
Feels great. I mean, it's another opportunity, it's another open door. I have to take care of it.
Abdel Raul, what does a commitment like this mean to your family and you?
It's really big. It just proves that all the work I've been putting in for the years is paying off finally, and I'm just excited to keep going in college.
What does it mean to you to go to a historically black university?
It really means a lot. When I visited, coach and all the teammates. They really made me feel at home. And I mean, it's a great opportunity. And the coach, he sold me when I visited.
Okay, I'm going to ask the coaches now. We have Coach Lynch and Coach Messino here. They want to share some words. We'll start with Coach Messino first. What do you have to say about Abdel? Maybe one of the greatest moments you can think of that you had with him?
One of the greatest moments?
Whatever you want to do, Coach.
Well, first off, I would start off, I'm extremely proud of you. Since day one, this is my second year coaching, and he's been the first one to arrive and the last one to leave every single day. One of the best players that I've ever seen. I know he's going to do well on the next level. And I knew this throughout the last 2 seasons at the golf course, especially. Even a funny moment after the season, we had a nice little warm weather right after the New Year on January 5th, and I'm driving by Jackson Park right over here, and it's just above 50 degrees, and I passed the, I believe, what tee was it?
I think we were on the 6th hole.
6th hole, shoot him a text. Adele, are you playing golf? January 5th? Yeah, that's me. I mean, even when it's just above 50 degrees or when it's 100 degrees out, he's ready to play and ready to go. And I'm extremely proud of him. And I knew this day would come, and I'm looking forward to seeing how well you're doing on the next level.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach Lynch, you got anything?
Yeah. First off, congratulations to you guys and the parents also. Guys, you don't realize how much hard work actually goes into it on your parents' side. So all those early morning workouts, that you guys don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. and drop them off. They're going to be there at 6 a.m. Otherwise, the door closes. So thank you guys, for making that sacrifice, because you guys make the biggest sacrifice out of all. And seniors, thank you guys. Thank you guys for buying into me and the coaching staff and really trusting me in my first year. So it's greatly appreciated from my end. Just finish off your senior year the right way, right? I know you guys are excited to go to college, but your academics are what's going to carry you. So really finish off this last trimester the right way. And the sky's the limit for you guys. It's great. It was an easy opportunity for me to walk in this year because it's a senior-led team. You guys did it the right way. And I truly thank you guys for that, and congratulations, and I wish you guys the best. If you guys ever need anything, parents too, feel free to reach out. So, congrats.
Thank you. So, guys, I want you to think about the greatest moment you had at Mount Carmel. It might have just been something at practice. It might have been a game. It might have been something funny or stupid that you did. But what is your greatest athletic memory that you're going to take away from here? Marcelo. You guys can then go around, or whoever wants to. Marcelo, I'm just calling you.
Greatest athletic memory is probably beating East St. Louis for the first and second time. That was a great experience. Especially them not shaking our hand at coin toss. That lit a fire under either butts, so that was a great experience.
I'd say probably my best memory was junior year when we lost to Lake Zurich. Walking off that field was it's one of the worst feelings ever. And then coming back senior year and we were down, and I think we scored with a minute or maybe 2 minutes left in the game. Then walking off of that field and walking in the locker room was just a way better feeling, and it's probably one of my best memories here.
My greatest experience was junior year. The school kind of doubted us when we lost to De La Salle. They thought since we lost to De La Salle, we probably wouldn't beat nobody else. And I just like how our football team we gelled together, and we didn't let what other people think about us be the outcome. We just gelled in, and we actually went pretty far for what we had. We didn't have a big team, but we still did what we had to do. So I feel like that was just my greatest experience.
My greatest experience is this year when we went against Loyola, week 3. Nobody thought we would win that game. Our team held together. And when we went at the locker room, my teammate me down the road, closing his head. So that was a great experience for me.
My greatest high school experience was probably, I'm going to agree with Marcel, when we beat East St. Louis. Even though all of our bodies were beat up because they were the bigger team, we ended up winning, and that feeling was so much better than the physical soreness that I felt. So that was a great feeling and probably one of the best experiences at Mount Carmel.
I have to agree with Patrick and myself. My greatest experience was beating East St. Louis 2 years in a row. I think we're the only team in Illinois to beat them, so that's a pretty good accomplishment. I feel pretty good about the experience.
I'd say my greatest experience was when we played Lake Zurich our senior year after losing them in the state in the semifinals our junior year, and just the emotion that we all showed on the field after we won was the greatest experience I had.
I would say a great experience for me was first round of playoffs going against CF South. It was my neighborhood school, and for those kids who I went to school with, played football with, they just go out of bed and they walk 5 minutes and the school's right there. And when I chose Mount Carmel, they didn't like it, and I'm glad they got to see why I came here and they got to see my brothers.
My greatest high school experience was probably making state this year as a senior and getting to go down there and play. It was snowing, so I mean it wasn't great conditions, but I mean it was still fun to get the opportunity to just go and play.
And finally, if you had a favorite coach moment, either it's a Coach Dave moment or a Coach Lynch moment or a Coach Messina moment, let's hear it. You got anything? Something they did? Something? No?
I'd probably say is when Coach Lynch held the first team meeting. He came out. He was like, guys, I wear Yeezys too. So he was talking about shoes. He was trying to get us, in order to gel with him. But it was a great experience meeting Coach Lynch as a first-time head coach. I feel like that was the funniest part.
I'd probably say one of my favorite coaching moments was also after we beat Lake Zurich. Coach Blue got up on top of one of their lockers there, and everyone was screaming and stuff. And my friend Liam McDonough was taking a video of it, and in the video, all you see is everyone's screaming, and Liam's taking the video of it. And Coach Blue likes to do this 2 claps and a Ric Flair thing, and right before he's about to do it, he yells at Liam for taking the video. And so Liam's video stops right before he does it, and then that's the end of the video.
Anything else? Okay.
It's not a favorite moment, but it was a lesson learned junior year after read a game. Coach Dave let me have it. And that day forward, I never took no days off. I prepared every week, and it helps me to this day.
Pretty much, I like all the coaches. They all. It's not like a favorite coach or like a greatest moment, but I cherish all the moments with my coaches because they always there for me. Just feel like they care for everyone on the team. So every moment is a good moment for me. So.
I'd say my greatest moment was coming back after the St. Charles North game. We're all in the living room over here after the game talking to each other, and then I've never seen that many groups of men and boys cry that much, and then we're all just hugging it out, talking about how thankful we were for each other, and that meant a lot to me.
My favorite coaching experience was probably with Coach Blue, because he'd be down trying to show us the drills, but he'd have to stop halfway through because his hip would start acting up. And he'd start yelling about his hip, and we'd have to do the drills. Do that.
I'd probably say the favorite coaching moment was seeing Coach Blue and Coach Antonetti race down the field to the scoreboard after practice on Thursday. I think on Thursday, so that was probably my greatest coaching moment.
Who won usually?
It depends on the day.
I'd say my favorite coaching moment, well, it actually wasn't even on the golf course. It was a drive Coach and I had going down the stage, and just, we were bumping music the whole time, listening to a couple podcasts, so we were just really having a good old time.
And then you got down there and it's snowing.
And then we got
for the golf state championship. Yeah.
It was rough to get down there and have that, but it was all right. We made it through.
Congratulations to everyone. This will conclude our ceremony today. What I ask you, Mr. DiFilippo and Julian are going to lead you through some pictures here. Once we get the school pictures, and you can join in, everybody can take pictures, then you can pose with your families or whatever. You guys, this is the one time you will be allowed to wear a hat in the building. Okay, so you'll be able to do that. We just ask you that once your pictures are done, that you do get your book bags and go back to school. Okay, this is not a free day for anybody, all right? Remember to finish strong. So thank you very much. The ceremony is over, but it continues with the pictures. So thanks for
We're going to start at this end and work our way down. So what we'd like to do is we'd like to get an individual picture of the athlete, one with his coach, one with the coach.